This will be a rare moment of peace and quietness. Well, as near as we can get to peace and quietness here at my local cemetery. I'm here for a reason. I've come to have a look to see whether some of the Psychidae moths are out and about. But while I'm here, I've had a walk down this roadside strip of trees, this alternate pines and limes. And what I always look for when I'm coming down here is possible now, because the council have recently cut all the side tubes and all the suckering growth off the limes. It makes my job a little bit easier, and it's made my job successful at the very first tree that I've come to. I'm going back to when I was a lad. Because when I was a lad, and especially when I used to have a paper round which covered numerous streets with limes lining those street trees, I used to look for the larva and pupa of the lime hawk-moth, depending on time of year. During the winter, it was always a time when I used to go looking for either lime hawk-moth or poplar, or occasionally eyed hawk-moth. But lime were always easiest to find, and so it's proved at the base of this lime tree here. When I came here a couple of weeks ago, I noticed that the council workmen were tending to these trees, and I thought, next time I visit, I'll have a look for lime hawk-moth pupa. And here I am. I wonder if you can spot one very obvious lime hawk-moth pupa. This is occasionally how you can find them once the work has been done at the base of lime trees, but look towards top middle of the picture, just there, if you can't see it. Here we have a very healthy lime hawk-moth pupa. Without looking at it, going by size, this could well be female. I get a kick out of finding these, even sort of 40, nearly 50 years on from when I used to do it all the time. And these are ridiculously expensive to buy now for such a common moth. Great things to go and look for. But if memory serves me right, I mentioned that there were two here. The other one is not so easy to find. In fact, I've got to look for it again. But it's not lying as openly as the one we just took out. If you can't see it, it's just there. And there you can just see the head of the pupa. Just here, look. It appears undamaged, but when I find these, and I do like to have casual looks for lime hawk-moth pupa, but I'll take this home along with the other one and hatch them out. It is the most beautiful hawk-moth, probably the most beautiful we have, really. People could say that surely goes to the elephant or the small elephant hawk-moth, but I always think the lime hawk-moth's more succinctly beautiful. It's not blatantly obvious. Let's see if we can get this pupa out. There we are. And here's the 2 pupa, and from what I can see at the moment they are male and female. The left hand one, this one here, appears to be the male, and the other one is the female. There is difference towards the end of the abdomen. Nice to find 2. I wonder if there's any more, but I'm quite happy at finding 2. And you're all looking at that little Bembidian ground beetle in the corner, aren't you? I know. That's nice just to drop on a couple of lime hawk-moth pupa. It's always nice when something just falls into your hands, so to speak, or you can just pick it off the ground, as I have done today. And it certainly makes it easier to look for lime hawk-moth pupa, or any pupa really, when the ground is clear. And of course limes sucker a great deal, and so when they've been cut, it makes it easy to go along with your little trowel or your little hand fork and have a dig around and see what you can find. If you're looking to find lime hawk-moth pupa, do that, loosen the soil before the caterpillars have gone down to pupate. Makes it a lot easier the following spring or during the winter to look for them. And they are great things to look for. I still get a big kick out of finding them some 50 years on, when I used to do it every winter.